This is Dakota News Now, your first alert station.
And good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Allen. It is still November, but lawmakers and interest groups are already looking forward to the next legislative session coming up in Pierre. Groups representing educators worried that an attempt to take funds away from public schools is coming. They say they're getting ready for a fight. Cooper Seamer with our top story here tonight.
School vouchers can have many names: education savings accounts, tuition tax credits, etc. But for South Dakota's education groups, they all mean the same thing: an attack on public education funding. Vouchers, in a sense, allow families to take funds allocated for public schools and use them to pay for either private or homeschooling. Proponents of vouchers often call this school choice. School Administrators of South Dakota Executive Director Rob Munson says South Dakotans already have the option of school choice by being able to open enroll into different districts or choose private schools over public. But this effort would actively hurt public schools by starving them of money.
In South Dakota, again, we've had school choice, and parents can homeschool, they can go to private school, they can go to public school. All great choices. The challenge we see with vouchers is we only have so much money in South Dakota to fund the K-12 system we have.
South Dakota Education Association Executive Director Ryan Rolfs says those cuts won't be small, and he's afraid it will be the state's smaller districts that are impacted the most, making waves in their communities with cut programs.
It's going to result in larger class sizes, fewer educators in our classrooms. That's both our teachers, our classified staff, and a reduced amount of programming we're able to offer in our school communities. That doesn't just hurt our schools, that hurts our students and the families.
They point to costly programs like in Arizona, New Hampshire, and Iowa that have spent far more state funds on school vouchers than what was originally allocated. Rolf says in addition to those increasing costs, test scores also have either stayed steady or dropped.
It has not resulted in better test outcomes for our students or better learning outcomes for our students. So you have money going out of your public school system, having less resources go to all of our students, and then still getting lower results from our students. That's just not a recipe for success.
Munson says while nothing has been announced yet, they're sure there will be a lengthy discussion over school vouchers this next session in Pierre.
We're pretty confident there will be a voucher bill of some type coming, and this is probably one of those discussion points that will be happening the entire session. It won't go away for a while.
Munson and Rolfs say that if a bill is introduced, they and other organizations that signed that letter plan on fighting it. They say after educators and state lawmakers worked so hard to find solutions to put more money into school districts' hands, this would be a step back. In Sioux Falls, Cooper Seamer, Dakota News Now.